Hello, hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. I think is it Tuesday? I don't know. I think it's Tuesday. How you doing today? Hope you're having yourself a great day. I just got a lead that just came in fresh. We're about to try to call them for the initial call to see if we can do something good or not. So this lead came from Driving for Dollars. Matter of fact, here's a picture of it. Boom! Fire damage, beat up, raggedy house. Looked like a two-family, maybe even a four-family. Probably a two-family though. I can't really tell. I'm going to check them out and see if there's something here. It may not be anything. Maybe a good deal, maybe a bad deal. But it's only one way to know is get them on the phone and row. Who do we got up in here watching live? Let me see here. Let me take this picture down of this raggedy house. So I texted him a second ago and said, can I give you a call within the next 15 minutes? And what did he send me back? Why? I don't know if that means yes or why call. So who we got up in here before we get this call going? Let's go. Yep. And for those who don't know, my name is Chris Monroe, the student master teacher, Mr. I Stay Woke. And we about to see if we can get this deal popping, founded with the Deal Machine app, Driving for Dollars. And if you haven't used that yet, you sleep. So you can try it out for free. I sent them a postcard like this. It had a picture of his house, that ugly picture you just saw of his house on there. His or her, I guess it's a his. I don't know. I haven't spoke to him yet, but they just text back and say, I would like to sell this property. Please make me an offer. I said, sure. Can I call you within the next 15 minutes? And they wrote back, why? I don't know if that means why call or if that means why, like, yes, call me up. So nevertheless, we're about to get them on the phone and see what we can do with it. Hopefully we get something good out of it. I'm back, Chris. Let's go. So if you are watching in the Woke Real Estate Investors Group, if you look in the description, I don't know if it's going to be at the bottom or not. There's a link in there that says to give permission to show your name. That's why it's showing up as a user instead of you, because you're in a private Facebook group, Woke Real Estate Investors on Facebook. So let's get him on the phone and see if he's home. He should be. Boom. So like this video, share this video if you can. So let's see here. We're going to call him from the same number he called from, the Deal Machine line. And like I said, Deal Machine, you could try it out. Put in the promo code WOKE. Download the Deal Machine app, or there's a link in the description as well. You can just click it. Download the app, put in the promo code WOKE, WOKE, for free deal credits and a free trial. You can try it out totally free, and you'll be hooked sending these postcards to people, or either just putting them in your database. But I'll get more into that after this call. So let's see if we can get him on here. I don't know if his name is Anthony or not, but we're going to see.
Press 1 to connect to 3 1.
Put on my voice. Hi, yes, this is Chris. You had text me a moment ago about the house over on Oregon. How are you?
Yeah,
Good. And what was your name again?
Joe.
Joe. Okay. Yeah, so I saw your house when we were over there driving in the neighborhood, and looks like it's been vacant for a little while, huh?
Yeah, it's been vacant for a little while.
Is that I want to know, is that fire damage that the property has, or is it just vacant?
There was a little bit of fire damage that happened at the end of last year to the front room of the structure, but we had it inspected by an engineer. The structure's fine. So the first floor unit needs partial rehab, and the second floor unit needs a bit more than that.
So it is a two-family.
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. So basically what we do is buy houses for cash in any condition. I don't know if you looked at our website or anything like that from the postcard. So this property is supposed to be 2 baths and what is it, 2 bedrooms per unit or 3?
It's definitely 2. There may be like a sleeping room, so kind of like 2.5. I'm sure there's 2.5 on the second floor. There may only be 2 on the first.
So 2 probably downstairs and 2.5 upstairs. Have you got any quotes or anything as far as getting it repaired and getting it livable again?
It really depends on how you want to do it. I mean, some people might turn that into a single-family house. The guy next door, he turned his 2-family into a single-family house. So if you're gonna do a full rehab on it, you may consider that. If you're gonna keep it a 2-family, I don't know, maybe 30 a unit, maybe a little bit more for the top unit.
So you're thinking about 65,000 in repairs, approximately?
Yeah, 60 around there.
Around the 60 range. So, like, I guess the electrical and plumbing and stuff, that stuff's still intact, or is it pretty much messed up?
All the plumbing is good. It worked last time we had it tenanted. Stacks have been replaced. The electrical, the first floor should be fine. Second floor, you don't need to be tested, and maybe some of the circuits replaced, but probably not a full replace. They've had new panels in it, so it's newer service wires and panels.
So the most damage is basically that second floor.
Yeah, the second floor front room is where the fire started and where the most damage is. So I'm sure an electrician will rerun the circuits for that room, but other stuff should be okay.
Right. So that's good. How long has it been vacant for?
Before the fire, for about 3 months, we were. It was just on our list of things to rehab, but we didn't get to it.
Oh, okay. So I guess you buy properties all over town as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. And so this one here, let's see if it's going to need about 65 in repairs. Do you have an idea? What do you think you want to get for this property?
I don't know. Give me an offer.
Well, I can, but is there a way to see inside of it or something like that? Is it just open, or how do we go if we want to see inside?
You can go anytime. It's boarded up, so you just need a star bid drill.
Oh, okay. So it's boarded up, and so we have to bring out the unboarding crew. Okay, no problem. So do you have an idea? You said you just make an offer. It need a lot of work, so it's probably not going to be much. Just being honest with you,
Yeah, well, so in the 118-111 neighborhood, we have another house on Nebraska, which is the street over, and they sold a 2-family there for $240 the other day. So,
oh wow,
if you spend money to rehab it, you're probably going to get at least 180 to 250 for it.
okay. So at least you got that down. So you rehab them and just flip them, put them back up on the MLS.
Yeah, we rehab and hold multifamilies, and we rehab and flip single families.
Okay, that makes sense. So this one here, so you're thinking it's worth about 180 to 2. So let's see here, 180.7. Yeah. So we would probably be, let's see, probably around a 30,000 range. Is that something you think that's reasonable?
How much?
Down in around a $30,000 range, you think that's something reasonable?
We were hoping for closer to 50, but it's not so far away that we couldn't work with it.
Prefer something around 50. Okay, so yeah, let me check and see what I can find as far as comps and things over there. You said one sold for 240 recently, and yeah, so that works. So let me do a little research on it and see what we can come up with. Is there anything in the house that you would still want, or you just want to sell it as is, the way it sits right now?
As is, way it sits.
Make it easy for everybody, right?
Yep.
Okay.
We're happy to put a new roof on it for that cost, but the roof on that's probably about 10 grand. But I don't know if that matters to you or not.
So you think it does need a roof as well? I guess the damage from the fire did that, huh?
We put new roofs on everything, so some people might not. They may just patch it. It didn't make last time we were in there. But,
So you must have a roofing company or something, huh?
yeah, we did about 200,000 worth of roofs last year.
Oh wow, so I need to contact you for some of these roofs we get, because half the houses we buy need a roof. So you know that. So I see that's why you probably do every house, huh?
Yeah, for old flat roofs like this, we don't mess with them. We just put the roofs on.
Makes it easy. All right, Joe. Did you have any other properties in the area that you think you may want to sell?
At the moment, only this one. That's all.
Okay. So yeah, let me do a little bit of research here, and I'll either text or call you back here shortly. Okay.
Sure. Thanks.
All right. Thank you. So there you go. That wasn't a standard call that you would deal with when you're talking to a actual homeowner that's living in the property. This is another investor. As you heard him say, they did over $200,000 in roofs last year at about 10,000 a roof, I guess. So he did at least 20, 25 roofs, depending on the cost of it. Let me see. It looked like we got a bunch of questions over here. So what did you think about that call? Do you think that was a good call for an initial call? This is the house again. Let me let you see what it looked like. This is the house. I took a picture of it, sent it in, sent them one of these postcards through Deal Machine, and he responded back by text message, say, yeah, I would like to sell it and make me an offer. So I said, let's get him on the phone and see what we can get from him. Did I get a good information from him, you think? What's up? What's up? What's up? Miss Jackson, California in the house. What up? All right. 3 months. It looked like it's more than 3 months. That's what I was thinking too. That mug like it been vacant forever. But the name is titled in the LLC when I looked it up. But we sent the postcard to his house, which is out here in South County. The property is located in South St. Louis City. He says it's a 2-family, probably 2-bedroom, 2 baths per space. I'm gonna have to run some comps on it to see. Saying, hey to Germon, what up? Is he a realtor as well? He didn't say he was. Now, I could have asked him that. That is a question. Sometimes they're supposed to disclose that, though. And the rule is they're supposed to disclose that when there's a meaningful relationship. He didn't say. So he's just Joe for now. But like I said, it's titled in his LLC. Good question. Oh, fire damage. Yeah, I thought it was fire damage just looking at the picture. I mean, that's what I thought. First thing I saw, because I saw this and I was like, I don't really like this house. But I don't know. It looked vacant. It looked lonely. And all the other properties, it was one other vacant on the block. So it was this one. And then there was another one way down, like maybe 8 houses down near the corner. So this is like the corner house is to the left of this house. And then about 8 houses down the other way, there's another house that's vacant. So it's 2 properties on that block that I sent the postcard to. So we're going to see if we can work something out with them. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see here. What did you originally text the seller? So originally this property was found from just simply driving down the street, say, oh, wow, look at that ugly house. I wonder who owns it. Pulled out my handy dandy phone, took a picture of it. That's the picture you just saw. Sent them a postcard like this through the Deal Machine app. Deal Machine. I don't always suggest people send postcards to everything, but I simply do because I don't do too much driving for dollars. I do have some people that actually drive for me here in town to go out and look for deals. But if I'm just out and about and I see a house or I'm looking at another house and I'm on the same area, well, let's see who owns this house. Let's see who owns this house. Let's see what's going on with it. Curiosity didn't kill this cat. So I always be curious. Give this video a thumbs up if you're learning something by accident. Because I see I only got 1 like. Come on now. You can give me at least 10 likes. Come on, man. Can I get a half a like? Come on, man. A heart, a smile, a frown, or something. Put a face on it. So this here, I sent them a postcard through the Deal Machine app. So it's real simple. Put it in, take a picture. You drop a pin on the house, and you push a button, and you send them a postcard. It's really that simple. Cost about $1, which is, can be expensive. So I really don't suggest people sending a lot of postcards, but for this particular property, I went on and sent the postcard to them to see if they call back. So instead of him calling back, he sent a text message back simply stating, what did he say? He said, I would like to sell this property. He said the address. Please make me an offer. So when I looked at my system here, so we have a phone number that's dedicated to do nothing but receive calls from this postcard. Any number to come in off this number that's on this card is this own dedicated line within my system here. So I knew he received a postcard to even be responding to it. So I didn't have to wonder, where did this lead come from? I already know. So I went back into the app, looked up the information, saw that there was this ugly house that I just showed y'all a picture of. And so I sent them that, and that's how we got in contact with them. And if you want to try Deal Machine for free, go ahead and get the Deal Machine app. The link is in the description of this video, or you can just go and download the app and put in the promo code WOKE. That promo code right there, WOKE, WOKE, as a promo code. You'll get a free trial and some free deal credits just to try it out. Now, when you use these deal credits, you can use those credits to actually send postcards. You can use those credits to skip trace and look up somebody's number, which I don't suggest people using it for that because there's other ways to get phone numbers. But it's a system you can use to make it a little bit easier for you. But good question. Thanks for sharing the call with us. No problem. No problem. Over here on Periscope. All right, that was a great call. Thank you. He sounded motivated, kind of, sort of, but they got a lot of property. So I got a number out of him though. See, my whole reason for that call was to get a little bit of information, kind of gauge motivation, and see, what he wants to do. Is he motivated or not? I didn't ask him how soon he would like to close. I left a lot of questions out, really, too. I should have asked him about another 8 to 10 questions that I didn't ask him. Because it's kind of like cut and dry. It's like a beat up house. I'm not buying it. I'm only going to wholesale it because I'm not fixing up $65,000 worth of work. That's out of my league. I don't even like fixing a little bit of fix. Definitely ain't fixing up on those $65,000 in deals. So looking at the numbers, what he says is it's selling over there for 180 to 240. So if we took 180 times 0.7, that equals 126 minus the repairs, we think 65. That's 61. So it's really almost a deal how it is. If those numbers make sense from what he said, we need to trust but verify. I need to verify that houses or duplexes, two families over there, are really selling for that type of money over there. In fact, let me see something here. What was the square footage on this puppy? Square footage on this house was 3528. Let me put that on my sheet here. It's about 3,500 square feet. So when I run my comps or comparables, I need to make sure that this deal will work for that. So let's see here. Light. Thank you for the light, Rosanna. You're the best. Did he give a finished comparable price point? Yes. I asked him how much do he think it'll be worth when it's all fixed up. He said they just sold a 2-family a couple blocks over on Nebraska. And that property, he said he sold for 240. So he said between 180 to 240. The numbers I just ran off 180. So I took 180, the supposed fixed up perfect condition price, 180 times 0.7. That 0.7 is what gives a 30% discount. That gives it a 30% discount, which got it down to, what was it, 126? Let me see. 180 times 0.7 equals 126. 126 minus the repair costs, about 65 in repairs. That's 61 minus my fee. So I could literally lock it up for 50,000, like he's saying, and sell it for 60,000 if somebody would take it for 60,000. That's the tricky part. Can I move it for that? I like to get it around 30, like I said originally, which I really didn't even say anything. I just kind of threw it out there. So what do you think about around the 30,000 mark? No, just to see. I try to get a number out of him because he wasn't giving me no number. So I had to throw a number out in the sky, just some number to see how he feel about it. What do you feel about 30,000? Even though that ain't really an offer, I would like to get it for 30,000. I know it's a deal because I would put it back out for 50 and try to make a $20,000 spread on a deal that I never owned, that didn't cost me no money, that just money for falling in my lap. But that's perfect stuff. We don't know. This ain't a perfect world, so we got to go through the process first. So good question there. Let's see what else we got here. All right, so Bruce over here on Facebook says, hey, Chris, who cleans out the house after they leave and anything they don't want? Whoever bought the house is responsible for it. I don't want nothing out that fire damage house unless it's something in there good I can take back to my store. Who do you think be getting that good stuff for free like that? But he said he don't want it, so it's as is where is. So he has no emotional connection. That's another thing you want to notice too. When I was speaking to this potential seller, he had no emotional connection. It's just another house to him. They do roofs. When he told me they fixing up roofs and we'll do a roof for you for 10 grand at cost. I know somebody that can do it probably a little cheaper than that, maybe like 6 grand. I met a guy the other day to say he'll do roofs for me a lot cheaper than that. So we'll see about his work though. We haven't used them yet, but I'm not fixing up no roofs anyway right now. So for this particular deal, this house, I went on and just, asked some good questions and see what he's saying. He's not emotionally connected, so we'll see. This is Derek. Keep it going. All right, Derek. All right. Chris, are you using a form similar to Ron LeGrand's? Similar, but mine is better because I created it. This is custom made, perfect. This has about 40 questions on it. Initial intake sheet for any person that we speak to. You can actually get this sheet at wokerealestate.com. It's an initial intake sheet that asks all the basic information, asks some pertinent questions. I had some other questions on here I didn't ask, like the foundation, the roof, electrical, plumbing, HVAC, windows, how's the basement, how soon will you look like to sell if we're able to agree on everything. What else we got here? 50,000 is the price. So like I said, so my next step is right now, run the comps, run the comparables, see what the duplexes in the area sell for, and then come back and try to make a deal out of it. And I don't know, that sounds kind of high though, to be honest. 50,000, because about 9 months ago, we sold a house for over there for 52,000. It just needed updating. It had fire. This got fire damage. So this, this can be crazy. This can be electrical, plumbing, all type of crazy stuff going on when you're dealing with fires. And I know they already got cashed out on it because it was fire. It was already probably insured because according to this, they bought it on a loan. It looked like on here they bought it in March of 2018 for $30,000. Matter of fact, let me see here. Yeah, they bought it back in March. Let me do something here. I might be able to share my screen, let you see what I'm looking at. I don't know if I want you to see all this. Don't want to show you too much. So let me share my screen real quick so you can see. How do I share a screen? Click the share screen button. Maybe that helps. That's me over there. Share. Boom. So this is what it looks like on here. So this got the person's information on it. Let me zoom in a little tighter so y'all can actually see what I want you to see. The stuff I want you to see. All right. So hold on 1 second. Let me get this right. This thing doing some weird stuff. So this is what I want to show you here. Boom. So when you put it into the app, it actually gives you some sale information. This is the information that I see right online right here. It shows that they bought it on March 5th, 2018 for $30,000. And that's why I threw that $30,000 mark out there, because supposedly they paid that much for it, which sounds like it must have been a good deal. They bought it for that, right? Can you sell it for what you bought it for? I don't know. And he talking about some 50. He trying to make 20 G's for no reason. Then it got this mortgage thing on here. It looks like it was negative. So maybe they bought it in a package deal with a bunch of property or something like that. I'm thinking they must have bought it in a package deal. St. Louis City School District. Property information shows the tax value is about $49,000. Sometimes you can buy a property for tax value. And then property information, it shows that it's about 3528 square feet, built in 1911, and it's 2 bathrooms. So I knew it was 2 bathrooms when I talked to him. So that's why I asked him the other information about that. Oh, thank you, Rosanna. You're the best. Coffee, soda, and tea on me. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate that $5. Now that just made my day. You just made my day for $5. Can you believe that? You wouldn't even think $5 would make somebody's day. But I appreciate you. You're the best. So yeah, so this I went on in here, and like I said, I sent them this postcard. When did he get this? We created the deal on January 28th. The mailer started that day. It got it delivered around the 5th of February, and I just paused the mailers today. And I put a note in here. Spoke to seller. This for my VAs, just in case they accidentally see some of this and want to call somebody or something else. They'll see what's been going on with it. But thank you again for that love offering. I appreciate it. You the best. Put you on my Christmas list. So yeah, so that's that there. So that's the stuff that shows in Deal Machine. It actually shows you more than that, but I don't want to put all that on the internet like that. Just enough. Because it ain't a deal yet. We ain't locked it up yet. So yeah. And he got a postcard in the mail. And it looked a little something like this. That's how the postcard looked. Had a picture of his house and all that other stuff on it. So any other questions, comments, concerns before I get up out of here and do some more woke stuff? Let's see here. Thanks for sharing this call with us. No problem. Let's see here. I'll do more due diligence. Sound like he was just playing his cards close to the vest. Yeah, I like the $30,000 mark that I said originally. I ain't going no higher than it. I mean, when I call him back after doing research and finding out that say he's right and they actually are selling for about 180, I still want to be around 35. I mean, we can do 35,000 on it. We'll pay the closing costs, and we'll get you up out of that house. That's what I would do, and then I would put it under contract, see if I can find a buyer for it. That's all I could do, because I ain't even gonna go see it. It's a raggedy house. Why I need to see it for? We know it's bad. It needs a bunch of work. What's to see? Everybody like, I need to go see the house. You need to see that paperwork right. Make sure that paperwork right, and then the paperwork protects me because it got out clauses on it. It says subject to partner's approval, subject to inspections, subject to things like that. So, those clauses is what's going to protect me in a deal. That's how I can lock up a deal without seeing a house. Did he give a finished complete? Yeah, he did. All right. Hey, Chris. Okay, we answered that. Keep it going. Yep. Yep. What else we got here? Been sitting for at least 3 months. You think can get a lot lower than 50K? Yeah, I see you only bought it for 30. So what you think I'm gonna make cake you out for no reason? Are you dreaming? Are you using Google Voice for the extra phone number? No, I use CallRail. I use CallRail. I've been using it since I started the business. I record all calls for quality and training purposes. I can go back and see every text message and phone call I ever sent to any seller I ever spoke to, and everything's documented. So I can go back and see what if I want to go play that call back. Like, let me see what this dude said. He said something slick. Let me go listen to this call. Let me go try something. Refresh. So when I do this, let me do something right quick. I'm gonna share my screen for this too. Sharing the screen, sharing is current. If I can, I don't know if I can do that on here. Can I do it? No, I can't share it because it shows too much stuff. But here's the call.
Hi, yes, this is Chris. You had texted me a moment ago about the house over on Oregon. How are you? Yep, good. Good. And what was your name again? Joe.
Joe. So the call is recorded for quality and training purposes. So I can always go back, see what he said. If I feel like, oh, let me go see, I missed a piece. What did he say right there? Oh, I couldn't tell something. I can always go back, see how I sound on the phone, see how my virtual assistant sound on the phone, see how you sound on the phone, and how the seller sounds on the phone to see how we can get better. That's how you get really good at talking on the phone, because all of it goes back through one of these phones. When you get through, you're gonna get on the phone one way or other. And I was on the thing the other day on a live with somebody, and they was like, "Oh, I just send the text messages. You need to get on the phone with these people. You know, you can play it off and all that. And oh yeah, I can just text. Man, get on that phone because you can hear their voice, you can hear their motivation, you can feel their pain. He didn't have any pain, but he responded to my postcard, so evidently he want to sell, right? That's what I think. What does Deal Machine cost? So Deal Machine has a couple of different tiers. Like I said, you can try it for free by going to the Woke. You can go to wokerealestate.com. There's a link on there. There's actually a link in the description below this video somewhere. Or you can just go download the Deal Machine app and put in the promo code WOKE, WOKE, for a free trial and free deal credits. Once you go past the free trial, which you can do a plan for $49 per month, or you can do a enterprise plan that's $200 per month. So for the basic plan, that's $49 per month. You get access when you take a picture of a house, you pull up who owns the house, all that stuff you just saw. Well, you didn't really see it because I didn't really show it, but it show you who the owner is, what they paid for, mortgage information, house information, the seller, all of that, their mailing address. It all shows up right there. You can do an enhanced search, which is really a skip trace for an additional deal credit. That costs 1 credit. Or you can just, what I suggest people do is to go in there, say you go find 50 houses. You're going all around town, 50 houses. Clink, 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 clink. I got all these houses I found. Man, I'm going to get some deals. Ooh. You're getting all happy, right? Go home, get on your computer, export that spreadsheet. Now you got your own list that you went out and actually found your own houses. Export that list, skip trace that list, and call them yourself first. Don't send a mail because the mail costs you a deal credit, or enhanced search costs you a deal credit that you don't need to spend right now. You need to see if you can get them on the phone first. If they don't answer, if you can't get them to answer, then send them some mail. That's how I would suggest doing it. It'll save you a lot of money, because I see a lot of people spend a lot of money on it because they don't really know how to use it. I use it as an information gathering system to call people, and if they don't respond, then send them a postcard. But for this particular deal, I didn't try to call. I just sent them a postcard right off the rip. It was 2 houses I put in that day, as a matter of fact. But good question. So $49 is the answer for the basic plan after the free trial. Or you can get the $200 plan, which is unlimited deal finders, where you can put other people on your team where they can go out and find houses for you. You might have seen the Polites do that a lot. If you follow other people on social media that do this real estate stuff, they have a system where they, set it up where people all over the United States find the deals for them and stuff like that. I'm not that enhanced on the driving for dollars. However, it will enhance your driving for dollars technique because it keeps you organized. You can say, oh, I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna write down every house, but you working too hard. Put that thing in that system, keep you organized, and you can follow up with people. Hey, I talked to this person, or I need to call him, or I need to do something. It keeps you organized, and it keeps you on a follow-up way, because the fortunes are in the follow-up. You got to start following up with people. So hopefully that long-winded answer helped you out. That was a politician answer. I'm trying to run for office in 2020. Vote for me in 2020. So let's see what else we got over here. So you can just send 1 card in Deal Machine. So yeah, you can send 1 card or you can set it to send. It's automatically default set to send every 21 days. So that's why I just paused the mails. I don't need to send him no more cards because we already got his contact. We already kind of talked to him a little bit. So I'm going to call him back, build a little more rapport, dig a little deeper, see how we can get that price lower to around 35. That's where I would like to be. Put it under for about 35 and try to sell it for 45 or 50 and make 10, 15 grand on a deal. That would be a perfect case scenario if everything checks out. But like I said, I don't know if those comps going to work from what he say. We'll see if he's a liar or if he's going to try to get retired. Chris, how long have you been in the biz and what made you get into it? So yeah, I've been in the game about a year and a half. I closed my very first wholesale deal August of 2018. I went on to close 17 wholesale deals in my first year. I have several properties now also. So I've actually bought several houses on subject to wraparound mortgages, owner financing, lease options, things like that, creative deals. So yeah, I've been in the game about a year and a half. What made me get into it? I just came across it. You know, I'm one of those people. You see, I've already been in business. I've been a business person for a while. I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. So I've been in business for a little bit. I do auctions. So 25 and out, 35 and out, 45 and out. So I do auctions. I have a store up near the airport here in St. Louis. We have over 10,000 items for sale. Furniture, collectibles, antique stuff like that. And so I already was in sales. So it was like, oh, you can do real estate and all you need is some paper. All I'm doing is selling paper. I done sold TVs, bedroom sets, living room sets, all type of stuff. Why would I can't sell a piece of paper? So I said, jump on in it. So I tell people who got any type of sales skills, you need to be in this business because you can get some money, man. Get some money out here. Thanks for the information. No problem, Sean. Appreciate you. Thanks for the likes and the shares as well. Which is better, Deal Machine or PropStream? So they do two different things. PropStream does something totally different. That's more of just lead generation. Deal Machine specifically is for finding deals when you're out here driving for dollars. If you're out here driving for dollars, looking for deals, you want to use Deal Machine. Now, I heard PropStream is going to be bringing out a driving for dollars type app as well, coming up probably this year. I think in second quarter, they told me, or something like that. So that's coming soon. Everybody got some type of app. So apps, software, things like that. I'm a systems guy. I'm always looking for what kind of system can I put in place to get this business stepped up. Because you can only do so much yourself, if that makes sense. So I would say generally I would use both. I use PropStream more. And if you haven't tried out PropStream, you can try that for free as well for a 7-day free trial. Just go to wokesource.com. wokesource.com for a free trial with PropStream. So I give a free trial basically for all of these systems so you can test them. So you don't want to be throwing your money at this stuff, seeing if it works. Go ahead and do the free trial, check it out, see if you like it before you just go spend a bunch of money on this stuff, because these bills can add up pretty quick. Because after the free trial, PropStream is about what, $97 a month. That's $100 a month, $1,200 a year. It's really cheap when you think about how many deals and leads you can get for that. $97 per month. You can get 10,000 downloads per month. I mean, that's more than enough leads for one person if you're a one-person show. Now, if you got virtual assistants and you got a team and acquisitions managers and dispositions people, that's probably not enough. You're gonna have to step it up. But it's just for a regular person, 10,000 leads per month is more than enough. I've only pulled like 2,000 leads this month so far. I still got to pull another 8,000. So, it's more than enough for me, and I'm only working really one market strong. But good question. Let's see here. I'm trying to get there. You're gonna get there. You're gonna do it. You're gonna make it in 2020. This your year. Okay. Who couldn't Dairy Queen get what? Thanks, Chris. You're a good man. That's right, Bruce. Try to be good. Thank you, Bobby, as well. Thank you. Thank you. So like I said, if this video helped you out in any type of way, don't forget to give it a like, give it a thumbs up, give it a share, and subscribe if you're watching on the YouTube channel. I know a lot of people, I think it's 40% of the people watching on YouTube haven't even subscribed yet. What are you waiting on? You sleep? Don't be sleep. Be good out here. And also, let's see here. What do we got? Yep, most people are on YouTube right now. Okay. So let's see here. So just wait until you see the new features on PropStream. So yeah, so those new features, we're going to be doing a stream as well coming up here soon to actually go over the new features that's on there, the list stacking and all that stuff that's coming up here. One of these Monday nights, I think next week. No, not next week, the week after that. So in fact, we got several things coming up in the next coming weeks. Let's see, what all we got coming up. So next Monday night, 7 o'clock Central Time, we'll be on with Chevy. He did over 60 deals in his first year. We'll be on with him on the 24th, 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern. And then the following week, March the 2nd, we'll be on with Byron Holman, Byron the investor out of Houston, Texas. He's going to tell us how the paperwork makes that paper work. We also got Chris Rude, Real Estate Rude. You might have saw him with Grant Cardone doing a live stream talking about Airbnbs and things like that. We'll be on with him on March 16th. And the week before that, that's the week we'll be going over the prop stream stuff. Whatever that is. What is that, the 9th or something, I think? They sleep, Ronell. You're right. They sleep. Can't be sleep. You got to stay woke or wind up broke. So let's see here. What education tools do you use for education about the real estate, books, and podcasts? So yeah, what I would suggest you do is go to wokerealestate.com for over 100 free videos. It don't cost you nothing. There's a bunch of places on there that I actually recommend and things. If you go onto the marketing page, I have some other sources and resources that I would recommend. But mostly all this stuff you can learn right on the internet. YouTube University, baby. This is the technology age. This is the information age. There's no excuse not to know how to do this stuff. Take you about 2 weeks and learn it. It don't take long at all. Yeah, I don't know anything about automated REI. Already subbed. All right, Sean, you staying woke. Cool. That's what I like to see, y'all. So y'all doing the right things out here. So I think that's going to do it for now. Hope to catch y'all on the next one. Don't forget, if you haven't got the free real estate docs, text JV to 31996. Get the free JV agreement, the joint venture agreement. Text JV to 31996. Check that out, and you'll be also notified as well from when we go live on the Monday night streams as well. Other than that, I'm about to get up out of here and do some more woke stuff. So do what you do. Be who you be, and I'll see you before you see me. Peace out.
And we have and we have and we have Mr. I stay whoa, and Mr. I stay